are you?
Hey everyone, welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. I'm your host, Che Dorena. It has made its return and it is lighting up the box office, baby. Personally, I didn't really care for the movie. I didn't find it as scary as the original one when I watched it when I was a kid. Maybe because I'm grown up now and the cold embrace of death doesn't seem as spooky as it did before, or maybe no one can capture the horrific stylings of a killer clown like Tim Curry. Either way, I kind of felt like yawning through the whole thing. But I think I'm very much in the minority on this one because the movies are raking in the money and you guys love watching these killer clown videos. And that's why I'm bringing you today's list of top 10 Scary Pennywise Theories Part 2. If you haven't seen the Part 1 video, please go check that out now because Rebecca did such a good job on it and I want you guys to go see it. Also, you guys want to stick around until the end of this video because I'm going to be reading out comments from the top 10 demons pretending to be imaginary friends video. And I would love it if you guys would like, comment, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell. Also, hit up the comment section and let me know what you guys think of the video. And you guys already know that if you want more Most Amazing Top 10 content, be sure to check us out on Instagram and Facebook. And without taking any longer, let's get into this list. At number 10, we have The Town Knows. In the wonderful town of Derry, it seems like a lot of the adults don't really care when a kid goes missing. They kinda have a, well, make another one attitude when it comes to missing children. I mean, kids are like really good t-shirts. They have a lot of sentimental value, but eventually you have to throw it out and get a new one. Jeez, that's dark. Well, this morbid little fishing village might be this way because they know that the clown lurks in the sewers. They might be happier complying with the evil beast rather than trying to cleanse the town of its presence. All the older people in town are like, we're grown up and that's not my problem anymore. But if only the whole town came together sooner, they could have dealt with this massive problem. Like, what is our taxpayer money going to? Let's take a break from fixing the town fountain and focus the funds on the demonic force living underneath us. At number 9, we have Pennywise can reproduce. What the hell is Pennywise? He's a creature from the sewers, he can shapeshift, but does he bang? Is there a Mrs. Pennywise somewhere down there waiting for him to come home from a long hard day of eating kids so she can kiss her hubby on the lips? Or does he just sit in that dark cave all by himself singing, I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. Well, because Pennywise seems to do all the other things that other living creatures do, a lot of people theorize that he can reproduce. Most likely by laying eggs, probably because that's the creepiest way. Let us know in the comments if you think Pennywise lays pipe. At number 8, we have the movie takes place in hell. What if everyone in the movie is already dead? The town is crap. There's bullies running around who murder people, and a clown is trying to eat all the kids and give them horrific hallucinations. Well, there is a rather long Reddit thread theorizing that the whole movie is a metaphor for living in hell or purgatory, having to be faced with demonic forces on a regular basis and never being able to escape your fears. Even when you think you're free, the dark world is always closing in on you. At number 7, we have Richie Tozer as Pennywise. Holy moly, we're going super conspiracy on this one. So in the first movie, every kid gets confronted by Pennywise separately, except for Richie. He doesn't have an encounter until the group is together and they're on their way to confront the clown. Now this could be because Richie himself is the clown. I mean, it would be a perfect way to get a bunch of kids to walk right into your lair, become one of them, infiltrate from the inside, and then convince them to come in. That's CIA tactics. I like it. Richie also is the one that has the biggest fear of clowns. This could be because it's Pennywise's best attempt to impersonate a kid. He goes for a really obvious fear. They do appear in the same place at the same time, but this could go back to the theory of whether or not Pennywise can reproduce. Maybe one is the real Pennywise and another one is one of his offsprings. At number 6, we have Stephen King Lived It. We like to think that this is all fun and games, but what if the movie is based on fact? If you look at the timeline of Stephen King's life, it does line up with him killing it as an adult. Maybe Stephen went to war with the beast clown, took him out, and then wrote a whole book about it. I mean, it would be the best case scenario. You kill a demonic force, and then you write an amazing book and make millions of dollars. At number 5, we have Pennywise is an interdimensional being. Where did the buck-toothed child chomper come from? The theory that I think I like most is that he comes from another dimension, where there are several other Pennywise-like creatures. These monsters look for portals where they can find worlds where people are easily influenced by fear. Once they find one, they plant themselves down and start consuming. This would answer the question of where Pennywise disappears to every 27 years. He could be walking back through the portal portal and returning to his own universe, only returning when it's time to feed again. He could also come from a universe where the resources are really low, and the only way he can feed is by going to another world. Climate change is a real issue no matter what universe you're from. At number 4, we have Pennywise is a demonic Native American folklore. In It Chapter 2, there are a couple scenes that try to break down where the creature might be coming from. One of the theories is that he was born out of a Native American ritual and used to torment the original tribe that was living there until they packed up and decided to set up in a new location. They should have left a note or something like, "New people coming through, don't set up camp here, a monster will eat your kids, please give us our land back." At number 3, we have Pennywise is a high-level psychic. How can this circus freak manage to conjure up all your worst fears? Is it because he's just a really good listener? Or is it because he's able to look straight inside your mind? He can look deep into the dark corners of your brain and find out exactly what makes you tick and what will make you wet your panties. He could also be able to use his psychic powers to influence other people. This could be why the police never investigate these missing kids. I mean, how many kids have to go missing before the police go, "Wow, that's strange, maybe we should look into this. Maybe there's someone or something killing all these kids. I mean, I'm a cop, maybe it's my job to figure this out." This could also be why Henry Bowers is such a maniac. Pennywise could be in his mind, forcing him to scare the hell out of the Losers Club so it's easier to eat them. At number 2, we have Pennywise is allergic to love. Are we still talking about Pennywise, or am I in a therapy session? If Pennywise is this powerful creature that can turn into anything, why doesn't he just turn into someone's parents and then kill them when no one's looking? Why does he go through the trouble of making all these kids scream like Mariah Carey? Well, that's because Pennywise cannot eat flesh that is happy or loved. They need to be afraid, they need to be tormented. If Pennywise tries to eat a kid that isn't riddled with fear, it might actually kill him. There's something in terror that makes the kid so edible. His dietitian must be like, you have to ingest 4,000 calories of frightened children a day if you want that summer body. And at number 1, we have Pennywise will rise again. So chapter 2 means it's all done, right? There's no more scary clowns hiding in the sewers trying to scare us about the world. I wouldn't be surprised if Pennywise transformed into Greta Thunberg to scare millions of people all at the same time. But some rumors on the internet seem to think that this won't be the last movie. There could be a third movie on the works that explains the origin of Pennywise and where he got his iconic clown look. I don't know how I feel about this one. Once you start making an expanded universe on a movie like it won't be long before you have It 7 Tokyo Drift. Well, we've come to the end of the countdown, and as I promised, I'm going to be reading through the comments from the top 10 scary demons pretending to be imaginary friends video. Zero the Hippie wrote, "I was so alone that my imaginary friend didn't want to talk to me." Holy dude, that's a depressing story. Maybe you should talk to some people about that. Try and make some friends, cheer yourself up a little bit, I don't know. Pineapple Moore wrote, "I imagine Che's imaginary friend to be Bob Ross. If you remember, he said he was too old to make one. So, boom, Bob Ross." I think I need to dress up as Bob Ross for Halloween or something. Everyone keeps saying I look like Bob Ross. Really, it's just the afro. I understand where you guys are getting the comparison from. Fashionable Cheez-Its wrote, "The only reason I clicked on this video was the afro." Hey guys, see? The afro pays the bills. Nobody forget that. Alright everyone, that is our list. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the video so much. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell. Also, if you want more Most Amazing Top 10 content, check us out on Facebook and Instagram. There is so much more stuff over there for you guys, and it's a great way to get to know all the hosts a little bit better. Until next time, I'm Che Dorena, and I'm gonna go dress up as a clown and scare some kids.